Hello everybody, Steeler Dude 11 here, and I am back with another video. I'm doing this video on the computer because what I'm going to do here will be a lot easier on here because I'm really good at typing on the computer. Anyway, so today I'm going to do a quiz on Sporkle.com, which is basically a website where anybody can make any quiz they want. And this quiz is, can you name every FBS college football school by division? Now, in today's college football world, there are 130 teams in FBS Division I college football, with there being 10 conferences and some teams that aren't in one. So I have 12 minutes to do this. So I'm just gonna see if I can guess the teams. So basically, what I'm assuming, I've never done this quiz before, so I do know a lot of college football teams. I know every single one, actually. So I'm just going to see how many I can name off of memory, and I'm going to see if I can get every one. I'm sure after I get done with this quiz, when I'm done with it, and then I see the ones I miss, if I do miss some, I feel like an idiot for not getting it. Alright, so here we go. Okay, so basically I just have to type in the school. Let's start with the conference I know the most, the Big Ten. So we got Michigan, Michigan State, Ohio State. I guess it did the Ohio team. Penn State, Minnesota, Purdue, Wisconsin, Indiana, Rutgers, Maryland, Nebraska, Northwestern, Iowa, Illinois. Okay, so we got the Big Ten teams. I know that well. And then another one I know well is the Independents. So then there's Notre Dame, Massachusetts, there's New Mexico. Got New Mexico from the Mountain West, but I'm thinking of New Mexico State. Then there's Liberty, the new team. They've added that in here with the latest update from last year. There's also BYU and Army. Okay, so I got the independent teams. Let's start doing some Power 5 conferences, like the ACC. Alright, so we got Clemson, Florida State. It's going to do Florida first, yeah. Florida State, Boston College, Duke, Louisville. Let's see. What else? Wake Forest. I was thinking Vanderbilt at first, but they're in the SEC. What else? North Carolina. Both North Carolina. And let me just do NC State. What else is there? That's all I can think of. I'm trying to think of states. Oh no, are there any more Florida teams? No, I think Florida State is the only one. Oh, Georgia Tech. Oh, it gave me Georgia. Georgia Tech. I'm gonna skip to the SEC now. We got Vanderbilt, Missouri, Alabama, Auburn, Ole Miss, Mississippi State. What else? South Carolina, Kentucky, Tennessee, and there's more, but that's all I can think of at the top of my head right now. I'll go to the Pac-12. I'm going to get the Power 5 schools through first, and I'll go through the Group of 5. So the Pac-12, there's Oregon, Oregon State, UCLA, USC, Stanford, Cal. There's Arizona, Arizona State, Colorado, Washington, Washington State, and there's one more team. What is it? Is it Utah. It's Utah. Okay. Now let's do the Big 12. We got Baylor, Iowa State, West Virginia, Oklahoma State. There's TCU. There's Texas Tech. Oh, I thought of another SEC team. Texas A&M and LSU. Because every time I think of Texas A&M, I think of that 74-72 7-overtime game they had against LSU. That was crazy. There's two more. Oh, the Kansas State. Okay. So I've got all of Big 12, the Independents, Pac-12, and Big 10 so far. Let me see if I could think of the last SEC team. I think it's Arkansas. Okay. Now let's do some group of 5. Let's start with the Conference USA. I know Middle Tennessee because that's who Michigan plays first. There's UAB, FAU, and FIU. There's like Charlotte. That's a new team that just entered the FBS only a couple years ago. Who else? There's a lot more. Oh, there's the UTEP and UTSA. Yeah, I did UAB. I'm trying to think. Western Kentucky. I don't know if the sound of me typing is heard over on the video, and if it's too loud, then I apologize. Okay, that's all of the Conference USA teams I can think of right now. All right, now let's go to the MAC. So there's the Michigan schools. There's Eastern Michigan, Central Michigan, and Western Michigan. Can't forget Western Michigan's 7-overtime game against Buffalo a couple years back. And I just thought of two ACC teams. There was Pitt and Syracuse. I should have thought of Syracuse because they're ranked. They started out ranked. Okay, what else is there in the MAC? There's Ball State. There's Bowling Green. Oh, since I thought of Miami, I thought of the Miami ACC team. What else is there in the MAC? There's Akron. Is Akron in the MAC? Yeah, they are. That's all I can think of right now. Let's move on to the Mountain West. There's Boise State, Wyoming. I got Wyoming because I just did a 2013 season as them in NCAA Football 14 a couple months back. There's Nevada. There's also Jesus. Boise. No, I already got Boise State. Colorado State. Oops. There's also Hawaii. I almost said BYU, but they're an independent. Oh, there's Air Force. And then I haven't gotten to the AAC yet. That's next. Jesus, this shouldn't be that hard because I literally just did a season as Wyoming and I had to pay attention to all the Mountain West teams. Oh, I just remembered UNLV. The San Diego, San Jose. And there's 2 left. I'll try to think of those later. Let's go to the AAC. So there's Central Florida and South Florida. There's Houston, Tulsa, Tulane, Cincinnati, Memphis, ECU. This is extremely annoying how I can't think of all the AAC teams. Oh, there's UConn, even though they're not going to be in the AAC in 2020. Or the American Athletic, as other people like to call it. Jesus Christ. Christ. Let's just go to the Sun Belt. Michigan fan. Can't forget about Appalachian State. There's Georgia. Oh, Jesus, just spell Georgia. All right, Georgia Southern. There's Southern Miss. I don't think they're in the. Yeah, they're in the Conference USA. I just thought of them for some reason because I thought of Kentucky, and then I first remembered that Southern Miss beat Kentucky a few years ago. There's Troy. There's Georgia Southern. Or no, I'm sorry, not Georgia Southern. Georgia State. Then there's I was just thinking of one that now I can't remember anymore. These are the Sun Belt teams. I was about to say Western Kentucky because they used to be in the Sun Belt, but they're not anymore. Who's in the freaking Sun Belt? Jesus, I can only think of four. Arkansas State, one of the better Sun Belt teams, and then there's Coastal Carolina, a newer FBS team. There's a bunch of teams from the West I haven't gotten. Let me try to get the rest of the ACC. They're pretty low in the alphabet, since they're pretty low on the list in the Coastal Division. I'm pretty sure some of you are thinking of the ones that I haven't gotten yet. Jesus, I have a minute left. Let me think. ACC. I got Pitt. Who did Florida State? We already got them. Are they like good ACC teams, decent, or crappy ACC teams? I was thinking Maryland, but no, they're not in the ACC anymore. I don't know. I can't think of it. I feel like an idiot. I'm gonna feel like an idiot when it pops up. Come on, let's think here. Let's think. Let's think of if there's teams Michigan played in the past. Last year they played SMU. Okay, that's an AAC team. Oh, I got less than a minute left. Can I think of the last two Mountain West teams? I don't know. 112 teams out of 30. That's pretty good. That's a really good score. I got over 100, but let me see if I can get more before time runs out. Let me think of teams and states like MAC. I got all the Michigan teams. Are there Indiana teams? No, I think Ball State is in Indiana. Ohio teams, like Pennsylvania teams, or Kentucky, Illinois. Is there Eastern? No, Eastern Illinois is in the FCS. Tennessee, Georgia. All right, I can't think of any more. I'm just having to accept my fate here. All right, what did I miss? Are you kidding me? I couldn't get the Virginia teams of the ACC. Come on. Let's see, in the Conference USA, I missed Marshall, Old Dominion, Louisiana Tech, North Texas, and Rice. Jesus. MAC missed Kent State, Northern Illinois, and Toledo, which I should have gotten Northern Illinois because I should remember that they did go undefeated in regular season a few years, about back in 2012 or something. Mountain West, I missed Utah State and Fresno State, one of the better Mountain West teams, but I could get the crap Mountain West teams. From the AAC, I missed Temple and Navy. Oh my God, I missed the military team. I should have just went through and tried to get all the military teams. In the Sun Belt, I missed Louisiana Lafayette, Louisiana Monroe, South Alabama, and Texas State. Anyway, so I got an 86%. Did I say percents? I meant to say 86%. The average score is 74. Now that's pretty good. I got a lot. I got 12% more than the average score. I got 112 out of 30. I wonder if someone has taken this and has gotten all of them. Let's go down here. It says the majority of people have gotten. Oh my God, the majority of people have gotten between 124 and 129. That doesn't make any sense to me. There are 1.3% of people that have played this have gotten 1 or 3. Only 1 or 3. How many times has this quiz been played? 297,000 plays. 4.6 rating. Anyway, so I passed. I got 112 out of 130. I am a bit upset, or not upset, disappointed in myself that I couldn't get Virginia or Virginia Tech. Like, other than that, I've got all the Power 5 schools. The group of 5 schools, I mean, that is a bit understandable since they're like lesser known schools. And the independents are pretty easy because there's only 6 of them. At least it's not like back in the 70s where there were like 30 of them. There were 30 independent teams. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you liked it, then give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed already, then subscribe. And let me know in the comments section how you think I did. If you think there were teams that I should have gotten. I mean, I know for a fact I should have gotten Virginia and Virginia Tech. Like, that is inexcusable that I did not get that. Anyway, the Big Ten was pretty easy since my favorite college football team is in that conference, so I should know every team from that. Some teams were pretty easy to get, like the state teams I knew, because if you typed in when you typed in the name before you typed in state, then the team, like Ohio State, I tried typing Ohio State, and it gave me Ohio first from the MAC. Anyway, so this is like a bit of a non-sports prediction video. I don't know if I'm going to do any more sports predictions videos. I might do another NFL one because college football season's almost here. I mean, it starts in a week. Of course, you have the Florida-Miami game on this upcoming Saturday. And then there's all the other week 1 games following next week into August 31st when Michigan plays Middle Tennessee. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.